A devastating drought exposed the lakebed of the Sea of Galilee. Two brothers spotted something impossible jutting from the mud, the outline of an ancient boat. Carbon-14 testing would later confirm it. This boat sailed during the lifetime of Jesus Christ. For the first time in history, archaeologists could see exactly what Peter's fishing boat looked like. But they had less than 2 weeks to save it before the rains came and buried it forever. Ancient waterlogged wood disintegrates when exposed to air. Once the rains returned, the lake would rise and the boat would vanish. Archaeologists had 11 days. They worked around the clock, encasing the boat in a fiberglass frame and cutting it from the lakebed in one massive piece. The excavation site flooded 3 days after the rescue. They almost lost it. The boat measured 27 feet by 7.5 feet, room for 15 people. Exactly the size needed for Jesus and his 12 disciples. Here's the fascinating part. It was built from 12 different types of wood: cedar, oak, redbud, whatever the fishermen could scavenge. This boat had been repaired over and over again for decades. This wasn't some wealthy merchant's vessel. This was a working fishing boat, patched and maintained by a family that couldn't afford to replace it. This is exactly what Peter's boat would have looked like. The Gospels mention boats over 40 times. Jesus taught from them, calmed storms on them, called fishermen away from them. But until 1986, we had zero physical evidence of what they looked like. Now we know their size, their construction, their cost, which explains why James and John left their father Zebedee with the hired servants when they followed Jesus. These boats were family businesses worth protecting. The Jesus boat underwent 14 years of conservation, constantly sprayed with heated wax to prevent the ancient wood from collapsing. Today, it's housed in the Yigal Allon Museum at Kibbutz Ginosar. It's the only first-century fishing boat ever recovered from the Sea of Galilee. This boat doesn't prove miracles, but it proves something else. The Gospel writers knew exactly what they were describing. Every detail about first-century Galilee fishing culture, the boats, the economics, the family operations, matches perfectly. It's a 2,000-year-old window into the world of the New Testament, and it almost disappeared back into the mud forever. What other Gospel-era discoveries do you want to see? Drop your suggestions in the comments, and if you want more biblical archaeology like this, hit that subscribe button. I've got plenty more where this came from.